Howdy! Have you ever been on a search for some good, made-to-order Asian food on a Carnival cruise ship and not finding it on the buffet? Well, if you know this channel, we are always seeking for some great food. We found a couple of fairly inexpensive, specialty Asian restaurants on board. What are they? You know what? I have it for you, and the Rambler family is going to take you on a little adventure to Bonsai Sushi and JiJi's Asian Kitchen. And yes, they are on the Carnival Panorama. One with bold flavor, one with raw fish, and both with serious flavor. And I'll show you a hack where you can get a free Asian lunch. Now this is George the Fearless Rambler, and I got something special for you. And we would love to have you come join us, so let's eat! You might think you've had sushi before, and you might think you've had sushi on a cruise ship, but today we're stepping into a peaceful, soy sauce-scented world of Bonsai Sushi. Because sometimes, between the buffet and the burger place, you just want raw fish with style. Bonsai is Panorama's specialty sushi restaurant. It's not your average cruise ship food stop for sure. No trays, no heat lamps, and certainly no mystery sauces. You'll walk in and find a table in a nice calm space with this Japanese motif, soft lighting, and people take sushi seriously. You're given a menu to fill out, and you see they got sushi rolls, sashimi, soups, and noodles, izakaya Japanese plates, fancy drinks, sake if you want, and yes, desserts, ice cream, and yuzu custard. You'll find classic rolls like California spicy tuna, plus specialty rolls with names that sound like a Disney movie, like Bang Bang Bonsai Sushi Roll. If you're new to sushi, don't worry. They got cooked options too, so you can be brave without being brave. We start our meal out with a simple Shiro miso soup with tofu. What a fun presentation. This soup has a deep, aromatic, and comforting warm, umami-rich scent with a hint of yeast and a slight sweet undertone. That's good miso soup. We'll try the tofu. Yeah, that's good. The noodle bowls with a deeply savory and rich dashi broth is a good way to warm up on a cool sea day. No raw fish here.
Let's try this ramen broth. Oh, it's a miso broth. It's pretty good. I ordered it with chicken. So there's a little bit of chicken here. And the ramen egg that they put on top, soft boiled, but has not been marinated or anything, so it's just gonna be a basic soft boiled egg.
Is that your best roll?
Yeah, the best one with salmon stuff, brownies, and fried fish inside.
Oh, fun. Whoa. And that is what, shrimp?
Yes, the fried fish.
Okay, everyone.
Okay.
Here is the panorama. There you go. So you have the salad, the California roll, you have the Bang Bang Bonsai roll, and you have the 6 pieces of a sushi. All your food was served. Please enjoy. Thank you.
Thank you. Carnival Ship for Two is a traditional sushi boat that has a decorative serving vessel shaped like a traditional Japanese fishing boat called a wasen. Look, I can get my little tomato here. The Panorama Sushi boat is a great escape from the chaos of the ship when you want something light and classy. Or at least classy until you drop some soy sauce on your shirt. Bonsai Sushi is not free, but also it's not crazy expensive either. It's a perfect middle ground between that pizza and the steakhouse. Now, is it worth it? If you love sushi, yes. If you're tired of those burgers, yes. If you want food that doesn't come with fries, absolutely yes. Again, it's not free, and we found out that these sushi rolls were well made and very delicious. And I personally enjoyed that Bang Bang Bonsai Sushi roll. This unique roll that's on Carnival ships. Wow, the vibe here is calming and relaxing. No buffet traffic jams, just quiet conversation and people arguing who's going to get that last piece. And I'll take the last one here. The sushi boat has gone up to $34. So yeah, it's getting a little more expensive, but certainly worth a little bit of treat, especially when you got a little extra shipboard credit that we used on it. Yeah, we need to use it up on something. It might as well be something good. Now before we head off to that Asian-inspired JiJi's kitchen and that free hack, if you're getting any value from my videos, do me a favor, subscribe, and maybe become a member. Well, at least buy me a Dr. Pepper. The link is below. Now let's go ahead and head off to some great Asian-inspired food. So we're heading over to JiJi's Asian Kitchen on deck 11. Now most people know the specialty restaurant at dinner, but here's the secret. At lunch, it's completely free. JiJi turns to a made-to-order noodle and stir-fry spot. You pick your protein, vegetables, and of course the sauce. And they'll cook it fresh right in the kitchen. Now take note, the lunch menu is smaller than it is at dinner. But trust me, the flavors are just as good. Now check this out. I got the combo. Sliced chicken, steak, shrimp, stir-fried with vegetables. Of course, with those wide Asian noodles. That was awesome. Honestly, this might be one of the best free lunches you can find at sea. Keeping with this Asian theme, we're heading back to JiJi's Asian Kitchen for dinner. And if you've never eaten here before, this place is kind of a hidden gem. JiJi isn't a typical cruise ship buffet or steakhouse. This is Carnival's Asian-inspired specialty restaurant. The whole idea is family-style dining with bold flavors and dishes meant to be shared. Family style?
Yes, family style.
Oh, okay, I didn't miss that.
One portion will be, one appetizer will be for all of you. Yeah, portions.
Okay, got it. Even before the food shows up, the restaurant itself sets the mood. You got Asian art on the wall, Mongolian-style fabric, and warm lighting that makes you feel cozy, but still kind of modern. It's kind of one of those places that you immediately slow down and think, okay, this is going to be a real dinner, not a grab and go. So give yourself some time to enjoy it. JiJi is full service dining. So you sit down, get a menu, and your server walks you through on how it works. The menu is designed for sharing. So instead of everyone just ordering just one plate, you pick several dishes for the table to pass them around. That way everybody gets a little bit of everything. And here's a pro tip. Reservations aren't required, but if you want the best seating and the best time slot, making the reservation is a smart move. You can usually do that online after booking your cruise, and it saves you from just wandering around arguing where you're going to eat. While we were studying that menu and deciding what we wanted, the chef surprised us with something special.
Chef's compliments.
Oh.
That's potato toast. This one has mozzarella cheese,
Okay.
some cilantro, some mashed potatoes, along with sweet and sour sauce, with chili vinegar and Cantonese salad and both.
Pretty good. Crispy on the outside, mashed potatoes on the inside. Hey Fearless, take a smaller bite. How big a mouth do you have? Wow. The meal started out with some appetizers, and this is where JiJi really shines. You find things like spring rolls, Nanjing style duck, and even tamarind shrimp soup, all served up hot and fresh. Now these are not the largest samplers for sure. They're really meant for one. But being a sharing family, we want to try them all, and we did. What I like about JiJi's, the menu is balanced, familiar, and adventurous. So what does that mean? If you're someone who loves Asian food, these are dishes that feel bold and exciting. And if you're a little bit more cautious, there are plenty of safe picks that still taste great. Once the main dishes hit the table, you really see how this family-style concept works. You'll get a variety of plates of meats and noodles, and the sides come out one right after another. Himalayan basmati fried rice, Hakka style, or even white noodles are some of the big crowd pleasers here. Well, at least they were for us.
Basmati.
Basmati rice with some shrimp in it, and of course my favorite peas.
Kung Pao chicken.
Kung Pao chicken.
And that was the Hakka.
Haka.
Yeah, the Hakka noodles.
Then you're going to get to the heartier stuff. Kung Pao chicken, sweet and sour fragrant shrimp, and other dishes that mix sweet, savory, and spice all in one bite. We found the sauces to be rich without being overwhelming. Well, maybe you want a little more heat though. Kung Pao chicken?
It's medium spicy, but it's actually not that spicy.
Yeah.
I would ask for medium to be safe. Usually I can tolerate a medium. This is more like a
Mild.
kind of a mild.
All the dishes are presented, so it's easy to pass the food around, and hopefully you don't make a mess. Now the food is coming in, and it's a load full. For 3 people, this is enough to feed 6 at least. And we don't have everything in here yet. What surprised me the most is how fresh everything tasted. We really enjoyed this dinner. On a cruise ship, you don't always expect specialty dining to have that made-to-order feel, but JiJi's really delivers. The food comes out hot, the flavor is strong, and nothing really felt that it's been sitting around for a while under a heat lamp. That's a good thing. When you pay some extra money on a cruise ship, you want that food to be good and something special. And believe me, we got our money's worth.
How's everything going here?
Oh, it's delicious, thank you. Yeah, delicious.
Appetizers have been good?
Something very good.
Everything's been excellent, thank you.
It's too much food.
By the time dessert rolls around, you're pretty well full. But somehow, there's always room for something sweet. JiJi offers desserts that match an Asian theme. And the desserts are a nice lighter finish compared to a heavy cake or pie. They offer 3 desserts to choose from: rose creme brulee, fried wontons, and caramelized crepes. We just had to try all 3. Well, to kind of sum it up here a little bit, we really enjoyed our experience here at JiJi's. You know, the question would be, is it worth the extra $24 a piece? And it is, in our opinion, because we want the experience and the Asian food. Now, it was a lot of food. You can't take it home with you here. You know, you can take it back to your room, but what do you do with it? But it was great service, good food, and I certainly had great company tonight. So, yeah, thank you for joining us today. And if you really enjoyed this video, do me a favor, subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Give me 2 thumbs up. Because this is George the Fearless Rambler. Ready to go down the buffet. Signing off.
Go down to the buffet.
Yeah, not really.